back with another 1000 calorie meal plan, and this time you're gonna be feeling full. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day, and as always, staying safe. So how do you eat 1000 calories in a full day and stay full? Because 1000 calories is not a lot of calories. I mean, 10 bananas is 1000 calories. Bruh. 10 tablespoons of Nutella is also 1000 calories. Bruh. 50 walnuts is 1000 calories. Bruh. As well as, 3 avocados is 1000 calories. I think you guys get the point. 1000 calories is not a lot of calories, but some of you guys need 1000 calories to maintain the weight or trying to lose weight, and that's absolutely fine. So since you guys really love my 1000 calorie meal plans and my 1000 calorie protein shakes, I went ahead and I made a 1000 calorie meal plan that focuses on you feeling full and keeping you full throughout the day and avoid binge eating. And if you guys are in need in some meal ideas to keep full throughout the day, this video is also for you guys as well, because you guys can get some ideas here and put it in your own meal plans. A couple of the meals in this meal plan I do have from time to time just to keep me full throughout the day. Sometimes I do find myself binge eating throughout the day because I do have a fast metabolism and it's just really fast. So sometimes I need to have some meals to kind of slow me down, and instead of eating a whole bunch of junk, put me back on track to having some good stuff and healthy foods. Alright guys, let's get into the video. All I ask in return is a like and subscribing. So if you guys are a new viewer on my calorie meal plan videos, I do talk about the strategy of the meal plan before we get into it. So if you guys want to skip it and go right to the meal plans, I have a time lapse, so you guys can just go ahead and click on that and just go right to the meal plans. But if you guys want more details about this meal plan, well, listen up. Alright, so what we're going to be focusing on this calorie meal plan is the healthy fats. That's the number one thing we're going to be focusing on, and that's because healthy fats take a lot longer for your body to break down, thus keeping you full longer throughout the day and avoid you from binge eating. Since it takes a long time for your body to break it down, it also takes a longer time for your body to digest it. So it's a win-win situation. The second thing that we're going to be focusing on here is foods that are complex and very slow digesting. Now, some of these foods don't necessarily need to have any fiber. For example, one of the meals that we have here is a Greek yogurt, and Greek yogurt doesn't have any fiber, but because it's dairy and it's made from casein protein and it has a high level of protein, it takes a long time for your body to digest, but it's got no fiber. But it doesn't mean it won't keep you full. It'll keep you full for a very long time because your body will take some time to break down those foods. The third thing that we're going to be focusing on here, guys, is protein. Protein is a tough meat. Your body will probably need to be burning a lot more calories to digest and break down the proteins. So this will keep you full for quite some time because your body, your digestive system, will be pretty busy trying to digest and break down the proteins, which is, we're going to use this in our advantage here. This 1000 calorie meal plan has 4 meals, so let's get on and start off with it. Alright, so the first thing that you guys want to do when you guys wake up in the morning is obviously brush your teeth, and then you guys want to have a warm glass of water, and then you want to get ready and make your first meal. First meal here is omelette, but we're going to make it in a different way. So we're going to be getting 3 eggs. We're going to crack them up, put it in the glass, and eggs, guys, is full of healthy fats. Well, majority of it is monounsaturated fats, meaning it's good for you. It's the good types of fats. There is some saturated fats in the eggs, but majority of the fats is monounsaturated, so it's good for you. And not to mention, it's a good source of protein as well. And then we're going to be putting 50 grams of mushroom in it, and mushrooms are a great source of fiber as well as a great source of vegetables as well. Great source of vitamin D. That's one good thing. And then half of a bell pepper, and I'm using the green version here. You guys can use any type of color you guys want, but I want to use green here. Also a great source of fiber as well. Then we're going to go ahead and put half of a tomato in there, and this will just make it, it'll make your omelet very tasty. We're gonna go ahead and mix it up, making sure that there's every flavor there and stuff. Put some salt and pepper, whatever you guys want on that, and then we're just gonna go ahead and put it on the pan. We're not gonna use any olive oil. We're not gonna be using any canola oil or vegetable oil. We're just gonna go ahead and put it on the pan because that's gonna add more calories, and this is just gonna ruin the rest of the meals throughout this whole day. So avoid the olive oil or canola oil for the cooking part. This will cook wonderfully. After it's finished cooking, it should look something like this. And the total calories here is 270. And the total macros for this meal is 22 grams of protein, 12 grams of carbs, 15 grams of fats, and 4 grams of fiber. And man, this should keep you guys full for a solid 3 hours. And I'm not even joking. This meal will keep you full for a good 3 hours. Then we're gonna go ahead to our second meal, and the second meal is Greek yogurt with honey and walnuts. Check this out. So we're gonna be getting 150 grams of Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt, and this has about 15 grams of protein, guys. Total of 90 calories. I mean, Greek yogurt is packed. I mean, this is one of the best ways you guys can eat to build some muscle. You guys can use this as a substitute for your protein shakes. Greek yogurt is just wonderful, high in protein. The only problem is it is a little bit expensive, but it is the natural way to go. Obviously, we're not gonna go ahead and have the Greek yogurt by itself. It's kind of nasty by itself, really. So we have to have it with something, and we're gonna be having it with 1 tablespoon of honey. And I know, guys, 1 tablespoon of honey has about 17 grams of carbs, which is pretty much is all sugar. But guys, please note that honey is full of antioxidants. I know some people that, you know, who got COVID, and those helpers that call them every day, the hospital, whatever that calls them every day, they do recommend them to take honey on a daily basis because it has a lot of antioxidants, and it's just really, really good for the body. And you know what? Honey, guys, is the natural, I guess you can say, sugar for the body. You guys can substitute anything that has bad sugars in it and just put honey. And honestly, it's just a good type of sugars. Your body, it has a good, honey has a lot of good benefits. So we're gonna use 1 tablespoon of it in this Greek yogurt. Then we're gonna go ahead and get 4 walnuts, and obviously they have to be crushed so it can, you know, taste well and not be just a whole walnut in your mouth. And we're just gonna go ahead and sprinkle that and put that on top of the Greek yogurt. Mix it in with the Greek yogurt and the honey. Man, you're gonna be full for a good solid 2 hours. The total calories here is about 240 calories, and the total macros here is 17 grams of protein, 24 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fats, and 2 grams of fiber. And again, guys, you guys should be full for about 1.5 to 2 hours, sometimes even up to 2.5 hours, all depending on your metabolism, but average 2 hours is ideal. Moving on to the third meal, and the third meal here is one of my favorites, is chicken with brown rice. We're gonna get 100 grams of chicken like usual, and this has about 31 grams of protein and 4 grams of fats, total of 160 calories. We're going to go ahead and marinate that with like the usual things, you know, seasoning, the lemon, the hot sauce. Well, the hot sauce, I like to do it myself. But if you guys are on a strict diet, don't do it. If you guys aren't, I mean, why not? If you guys like hot sauce, go ahead and put a teaspoon on it. Nothing more than that, really. It'll get too spicy. But you do need 1 teaspoon of olive oil here, guys, because we are planning to bake this chicken breast. So 1 teaspoon is good, and only gives about 40 calories and about almost 5 grams of healthy fats because it's olive oil. While that's baking, let's pull out the brown rice. It's already pre-made. I like to make a whole pot of rice just for a good couple of days, so I don't have to keep making it over and over and over again, because it does get exhausting to make rice. So we're gonna be getting 100 grams of brown rice, and I'm surprised that, you know, it only has 2 grams of fiber. You know, brown rice is just so filling. It's ridiculously filling. It keeps you full for a lot longer. It just 2 grams of fiber seems to be very underrated, but you know, 100 grams of brown rice has about 2 grams of fiber and a total of 110 calories. There's 23 grams of carbs here, guys, but don't worry about it. Brown rice is a complex carb, guys, and it's a complex food. It's a whole food. It's okay. Don't be afraid of the carbs, guys. Carbs are not your enemy here. The brown rice will keep you full for a very long time. And yeah, don't be afraid of carbs. This is good for you, and this will actually help you lose weight. After the chicken is baked, the meal should look something like this. The total calories here is 310. Total macros is 34 grams of protein, 23 grams of carbs, 9.5 grams of fats, 2 grams of fiber. And this should keep you full for a good 3 hours. I mean, the brown rice, the chicken breast, the olive oil, all will work together. I mean, that's all slow digestive foods. Your body is gonna be very, very busy trying to break down these foods. So I'm saying 3 hours is pretty darn safe for this meal. Now, I know what you guys are saying. Come on, man. Brown rice, it's so stale and it's so bland. You know, it's just nasty. And I totally agree with you. It's nasty, it's thick, and it's just hard to eat. It's hard to swallow. Very, very understandable. That's why I barely have brown rice. I do have a lot of white rice because I am trying to gain weight. I totally agree with that, with the brown rice, how it's like, you know, hard to eat and swallow. And it's just so thick. So the way to fix this, guys, is if you guys are willing to go a bit over your 1,000 calories, go ahead and add a little bit of salad dressing or anything with dressing, or add like maybe a tablespoon of yogurt, low-fat yogurt. I don't like low-fat yogurt because they substitute the fat with sugar, and that's just worse. But because we're trying to control our calories here, it's okay to put a little bit of low-fat yogurt just so you can get the, you know, brown rice wet at least you can swallow it. That's what we're trying to do here. And it gives a bit more flavor. And because it is dairy, it'll keep you full longer. So it's a win-win situation. All right, moving on to the last meal. And this is one of my favorites. I like to have this every now and then before I go to bed, with a protein shake, obviously. But there's no protein shake here, guys. And that's banana with peanut butter. So we're going to go ahead and get one banana. And it has about 100 calories, 3 grams of fiber, which is really good. Don't worry about the carbs. The fiber will make sure the body will digest the food in a way so it doesn't spike your insulin or any of that bad stuff. It's controlled, so don't worry about it. I like to chop up these banana into little pieces and then get 1 tablespoon of peanut butter and just put it on the bananas individually, so this way it's equal. I would just have it just like that with a protein shake, obviously, but there's no protein shake here, guys. And guys, this is actually really filling. Even without the protein shake, it's really filling, guys. I mean, at the end, this whole meal is about 200 calories, and the total macros here for this one is 5 grams of protein, 27 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fats, and 4 grams of fiber. And this will keep you full until the next morning. The banana is slow digesting because of the fiber, and peanut butter it has high healthy fats, and that's also slow digesting. So it'll keep you full for until you guys go to bed, until the next morning, really. I mean, you guys should not be hungry after you guys eat this meal. And there you have it, guys. 1,000 calories in a day, and you should be feeling full. Now, let's see how many calories we had total if we break this whole meal plan down. The total calories here was 1,020 calories. And the total macros here was 78 grams of protein, 86 grams of carbs. Now remember, guys, the carbs mostly came from fruits, the brown rice, the vegetables, and I think the honey as well. But these are all good carbs. We didn't use any bad carbs here, really. We used good carbs to benefit us rather than not benefiting us. So I'm not worried about the carbs here. And again, carbs are not your enemy. 39.5 grams of fats and 12 grams of fiber. And now after I made this meal plan, guys, I was kind of shocked to see that it was only 12 grams of fiber. For example, the brown rice, guys, and the Greek yogurt, they just keep you full for a very long time. But they don't have much of a fiber. Like Greek yogurt doesn't have any fiber. It's just protein, casein protein, where it keeps you full for a long time because it takes a long time for your body to break that down. As well as the brown rice, it only has 2 grams of fiber. I think it should have double than that, in my opinion. But I mean, that's what the nutrition fact says. That's what it is, and so we're just gonna go ahead with it. But yeah, that's why I'm kind of shocked about the fiber. But overall, guys, that's how you eat 1,000 calories in a day to feel full. I hope you guys found some good meal ideas to put in your own meal plans, or if you guys want to follow this one, I mean, feel free to, and let me know in the comments below what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this video, because if you guys are this far so far, then I guess you guys did enjoy this video. So just go ahead and give a like, because that'll help me out a lot. And if you guys also enjoyed this video, you guys will definitely enjoy these videos. And guys, don't forget to subscribe. And I shall just see you guys in the next video. Peace.